and welcome to the Fake News Debunker from the West Africa Broadcast and Media Academy, WABMA. WABMA is a professional media training school for aspiring and practicing media professionals, offering certificate courses at basic, intermediate, and advanced levels across our campuses in Abuja, Enugu, Lagos, and online. Here on the WABMA Debunker, we take on trending claims and separate facts from fiction. First stop. Can Africans enter Burkina Faso without a visa? A viral Facebook post claimed that citizens of all African countries can now enter Burkina Faso without a visa. Verdict: false. The post shared by African News Facts read, Burkina Faso opens borders for Africans. All nationals can now enter the country without a visa. But checks reveal the government only plans to scrap visa fees, not visas themselves. A report from Visas News on the Council of Ministers meeting of September 11, 2025 confirmed the decision was to remove visa application fees for all African citizens. Security Minister Mahamadou Sana explained that the move reflects Head of State Ibrahim Traore's Pan-African vision. Official clarification shows African travelers must still apply online, meet requirements, and obtain approval before entering. As of September 12, the e-visa portal still listed fees, and no date has been fixed for the policy rollout. Conclusion: the claim that Africans can enter Burkina Faso without a visa is false. Travelers will still need a visa, though they may not pay for it once the new policy starts. Next stop. Has the Nigerian Senate passed a new Cybercrime Act in 2025? A WhatsApp post widely forwarded claimed that the Senate passed the new Cybercrime Act in 2025, signed into law by the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. Verdict: false. The post warned Nigerians to abide by the so-called law, listing offenses like unauthorized access to phones or accounts, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Fact checks show the claim is fake. The post warned Nigerians to abide by the so-called law, listing offenses like unauthorized access to phones or accounts, punishable by up to 5 years in prison. Fact checks show the claim is fake. The Cybercrime Act of 2015 remains the operative law. The last amendment came in 2024, though discussions about further review began in May 2025. No new law has been passed. Also, the Nigerian Senate has been on recess since July 2025 and did not resume until September 23. No credible media outlet reported any new act. Even if passed by the National Assembly, a bill still requires presidential assent before becoming law. Conclusion: the claim that the Senate passed the 2025 Cybercrime Act is false. No such law exists. Last stop. Has the government introduced a new fuel tax starting January 2026? A claim circulated online that Nigerians will pay 500 naira tax on every 10,000 naira spent on fuel from January 2026. Verdict: misleading. Yes, a 5% fuel surcharge exists, but it is not a new tax. The levy originates from the Nigeria Tax Administration Act, signed by President Tinubu on June 26, 2025. It mandates a 5% surcharge on petrol and diesel collected at the point of sale. Cleaner fuels like LPG, kerosene, CNG, and renewables are exempt. The Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, clarified that this is not a new tax. It reactivates provisions already contained in the former Act of 2007, which introduced a fuel levy for road maintenance. Importantly, there is no announced start date for the surcharge. Conclusion: the claim that Nigerians will begin paying a new fuel tax in January 2026 is misleading. It is not a new tax and no commencement date has been fixed. Always fact check before you share. Don't engage, don't amplify. Do you have a story? Tag us on all our socials at WABMA Online or on Instagram at WABMA Academy. You can also share via WhatsApp on 0902 547 8072 and we will fact check for you. Share this with your contacts. My name is Rebecca Taiwo. Thank you for listening.